All right. Hello. So we're back. We're back with another episode. I've spent the last probably hour working on fixes for it. I believe now it'll work a lot better. We're running it on compatibility mode to Windows Vista and a bunch of other stuff that you don't really have to worry about. I have to worry about it. It's like my 5th attempt. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if it's still stuttering. It's probably my last attempt. If it still stutters, I'm going to be probably just trying CoD 2, seeing if that works out maybe. But I've had a whole lot of problems with Windows just not really supporting this game's architecture, and also just other various things like, OBS not wanting to capture a Windows Vista compatibility mode window and such. So, but hopefully it's all been figured out. We'll see. I should grab the MP for you. So, yeah, I'll try to get through it, man. With Medal of Honor, when I ran into a bunch of problems, I just decided not to do it. But with this game, it just feels disingenuous. Like the whole point right now. That's my teammate. The whole point right now is just like trying to do all of the Call of Duty campaigns, and if I can't get this one to go, that really sucks.
Heads up, get back.
This is the first Call of Duty, Medal of Honor. I can wave it aside, but this one, I feel like I need to do this one. So, yeah. There we got this. It's not stuttering so far. I'm very amused by that, to be honest with you. Did he get him? He got him. Nice. So anyway, what I was saying the last time before it crashed, there's one stutter, but it's when the game's being saved. I think that's acceptable. That's just how it's gonna be. So, something I wanted to touch on is what I want this channel to be. And like I said, I didn't one of the ones where it crashed, and then I decided to, So let's talk about this channel. My idea, by the way, he's crossing to get that guy. So my idea for the channel is just play games that I enjoy, that I love, to share it with others. I want to share it with my friends. This is mainly to share games that I really enjoy with my friends. Maybe they can enjoy it like how I usually enjoy YouTube videos these days, which is when I'm going to sleep, I like watching long-form content of just some guy rambling. The game is inconsequential. I don't really care about what kind of game they're playing. I just want something that's, nice. And just commentary that essentially talks about nothing. I'm not going to try to do any philosophical thing or whatever. That being said, I would really enjoy... It's starting to stutter a little bit, but it should be fine. So, what I would enjoy doing eventually is just playing through the games, having a good time, and maybe eventually going and getting another stutter. Getting people to maybe tell me hey, this is going on in my life, and maybe I could try to give them advice or something. I don't think I'm it's just a subject to talk about. I don't think I'm wise. I don't think I have anything to really share that's of value necessarily, but it's just something to maybe fill the air. Aside from, oh look, this is the game, this is what's going on in front of me. Which, we'll do for now, but eventually that's maybe not what I aspire to have to do, I guess. I think this is worth shooting the air right now to get the ping going. I guess not, because I got it anyway. Yeah, so far I really like this game. It was very strange how they've done the 2 car levels back to back, or I guess 1 car level and you get out of the car and go back in. It was a little too long, maybe. And I just I found it was kind of whack. But it's going fine. Let's grab all this MP40 ammo. Yeah, so far I do actually like the game quite a bit. I like these older CODs. They're very simple in their delivery. You're just a dude that is like very powerful, runs around shooting everybody. And that's chill. I just enjoy it. It's just a nice pace. You know, I used to kid myself and be like, dude, I don't want to be this like super powered thing, just like running around and killing everybody. I don't like being that one guy every time. But you know, going through a lot more life now. I think I was wrong. I think I actually do just enjoy that. It's just nice to be able to hold W sometimes. Just relax, play a game. Have a really simple story you don't have to really think about, and just walk through a campaign. I really enjoy that. And I'm not saying that's not the case anymore. Obviously, they still do that in Call of Duty. I feel like they do it worse. Like I played. I haven't played Black Ops 6's campaign. That's something I will play. But I've played like Cold War's campaign and such, and it's just the stakes are too high, man. I just want to be a guy on the boots on the ground that like does stuff. Like I just pick up a gun and I shoot people. I don't want to have something like crazy going on, man. I don't want to be a spy. I don't want to like, you know, have this like crazy overarching story that's like absurd. I just want to be a dude in a universe that, you know, I guess kills people, but that's not really the point. I like the simplicity of this. That being said, where's the objective marker? What am I doing wrong? I didn't pick up the documents. So, like, I'm okay with, this is where it crashed last time, by the way. So I don't know, I do like, Black Ops 1, I do like, I don't really like Black Ops 2's campaign very much, but I like Black Ops 1's campaign a lot. I like, how, like, interesting it is. It's kind of fatiguing at some point. I think we've kind of overdone it a little bit. And it's nice to play some of these older CODs. The best... so, we'll get there, but the best COD campaign, currently going in through this, not really knowing a lot about Call of Duty 1, because I've never played it before. This guy, man. I think 4 is the best. I don't think that's a hot take. I've heard that quite a bit, and playing through it, just this last year, not for the first time, but you know, again, it was really damn good, man. Oh my god, move out of my way, man! Move out of my way, man! Yeah, anyway, it was really, really good. There was a lot of missions that were really powerful and like really entertaining, and you know, I think a lot of games do capture that. Like MW19 captured that. That game is horrible, but for multiplayer reasons, it permanently changed to like skill-based matchmaking and such, which has killed multiplayer for me. Black Ops 7 is removing that, which is amazing. I don't have a lot of hope for Black Ops 7, nor the future of the franchise coming out of Black Ops 7, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. As far as this campaign goes, dude, it didn't even stutter right there. Maybe I fixed it, man. We can play through the game in peace. I was thinking about ordering this for console, and then I didn't see it for console. I'm not sure this game is on console. So that's kind of awkward. I also do largely prefer playing on PC. I have a nice setup, and I think the mouse just feels much better. Not saying that it's necessarily stronger because of, you know, aim assist and stuff, but I prefer it. It's actually something interesting. I don't think a lot of people have realized. So, if anybody follows any Rainbow Six Siege to any extent, I'll read this in a second. There's this guy named Stompin', and he is like doing amazing in professional play on a controller, and there's like pretty much no aim assist in Siege. So I think aim assist doesn't really need to be that strong. as strong as it currently is. But I'll talk about that more in a second. A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Sure. I always see like a dude in the balaclava every time I see this. It's really funny.
First platoon, listen up.
I'll let the man
Sergeant Moody
talk.
owes me $50 because it looks like Operation Overlord was a success. Our British and Canadian friends took most of their objectives. And except for Omaha, all the beach landings went pretty smoothly. The airborne was misdropped everywhere, but the men formed mixed units and accomplished most of the airborne D-Day objectives. I am extremely proud of all of you. As you know, Sergeant Moody and Privates Elder and Martin broke through German lines to get word to battalion headquarters. If it wasn't for their success, HQ probably would not have sent the reinforcements that helped us hold St. Mary-Glise. At headquarters, Moody, Elder, and Martin were assigned to silence a German battery at Breakhor Manor and faced an entire platoon of Germans with only a handful of men. Well, it seems that someone at command noticed your actions. Our unit has been detached from the rest of the 101st so that it can be used for some special missions behind enemy lines. I suggest that you brush up on your German, gentlemen, and enjoy
Oh, we're
your
a spy in
R&R
this game
while you
too?
can.
Doing his loading thing. Okay, let's read this. August 7th, 1944. The Bavarian Alps, Germany. I need to learn more about geography, man. I wish I could like picture what that looks like in my head. But I guess that's the game's purpose, right? It's going to show us. It seems that a couple of British officers, a Captain Price... Captain Price is in this game? I had no idea, man. Cool. And Major Ingram were shot down somewhere over enemy territory. I don't know who these guys are, but they must be pretty important or know something pretty important because Army Intelligence has decided to parachute us into Australia to rescue them. Well, it can't be actual Captain Price, right? Because Modern Warfare? He's in Modern Warfare? Like, there's no way. He's also in World War II. I digress. Intelligence sources say the two officers are being held in a chateau in the Bavarian Alps. We've stolen a German truck, hidden it nearby, and are approaching the chateau on foot. It's in August. Okay. Man. I was hoping it was going to be like super snowy.
There's an MG-42 on the left, with a guardhouse on the right. They didn't spot me.
Let's hope. Captain Price and Major Ingram?
Probably in the big house up the road.
Martin, you take point and knock out that 42. Harding and Brooks, go get the truck. Meet us at the front of the chateau. Everyone else, follow Martin. Move!
Okay. This is... I feel like I've played this mission before. What? Yeah, have I played this mission? I've seen this map before. So anyway, what I was talking about aimless. So there's... I mean, I don't know how much Call of Duty fans would know, but there's a game called Splatoon. And Splatoon... Oh, jeez. So there's a game called Splatoon. And in Splatoon, they use gyro aim. So pretty much every controller... Well, that's actually not true. But the PS5 DualSense has gyro, and then, you know, Nintendo controllers. I believe Xbox does not. So what gyro allows you to do is it allows you to have, like, the better movement of stick, plus, like, you know, having flick aim and such, and micro aim that comes with gyro and, like, mouse, I guess. So it kind of evens the playing field partially. But it's very weird to get used to, and a lot of people don't like using it. If you watch professional play for Splatoon, you'll see that people... Which, by the way, I actually want to say this. Don't buy Xbox these days. Just save yourself the heartache, man. Just go PlayStation at the moment. I used to play a lot of Xbox, but that's kind of changed. I think PlayStation's just a such better platform, to be honest. Much better. So... You know, I think what they should do is, like, yeah, have aim friction. Splatoon has no aim assist at all. Have some aim friction. I think aim friction is totally fair and fine. And then just give them, like, gyro. And then eventually, maybe it'll be better, maybe it'll be worse. I don't know. Just figure out how that feels. Because right now, every company now is, like, going back on aim assist. And they're making it a lot easier to... or a lot harder to use, I guess. They're getting rid of rotation largely. And it's just such a cluster, man. Like, it's so hard. And I feel so bad for them, because, like... I don't know. Well, it's all because of MW19, right? And them trying to do crossplay. But yeah, it just sucks. It sucks for people now that are used to it. And it sucks for the, like, PC players, because they don't want to play against it. So, I don't know. We just need to find solutions, and I feel as if solutions of nerf it isn't really what's correct. We should just use the tools that they already have to fix it. You know, like, we already have gyro. We already have games that have, you know, worked. Back in the day, Nintendo would pioneer some things. Now, you know, we're appalled to it because it's for kids. Which is largely true. I think it's time to just look at the facts and maybe change that up a little bit. Also, that comes from a main PC player. I'd like to know your opinion in the comments. That'd be kind of interesting if anybody actually ends up watching this. I'm just interested if, like, people think that's a good idea. If they think maybe, I don't know. I haven't really looked into too many perspectives necessarily. I'm very biased on it, so it'd be kind of cool to see what people think. Why does she have... I guess she, like, spilled her wine on herself? That's cool, man. Like, I like that stuff. Oh my... The hit punch was crazy. Yeah. They keep nerfing PC players by doing Bloom as well. No one wants to play with Bloom. Well, that sucks. They have the same painting twice, but... I don't know. I do like how good Hipfire is in this game. You can tell it's a little more made for PC, and I enjoy that. ADSing on PC does not feel as good as Hipfire, largely. You know, I've never played this game before, but I was pretty confident I was going to open because I actually had handles, which most doors you can't open don't have handles in this game so far. That's cool, dude. I'm so built for games that makes me think of Battlefield 1. The big dude with the flamethrower wearing something like that? Interesting. Very cool. A bust? Dude, this is creepy. This is like... It's like Doctor Who almost to me. Oh, damn. This is... Dude, whoever interior designed this place really messed up, man. They should both be the same size and they should... Why does he have face paint on? Are we trying to, like, blend in? Why red? Well, Hipfire isn't that amazing. Oh, I wasn't sure that was a bad guy or not. When they don't react to me, it kind of makes it harder to tell. It says it's underneath me, but, you know, I just gotta check.
Move in.
Is it this door? Okay. How does one get there? F on the door? F on this door? Maybe my handle theory was wrong. I'm finding it was. Swap bar. The bar's so good, man. I kind of want to... Thompson's terrible. Maybe I should swap it, but... This thing's so good. This thing's a monster. Okay. You can shoot through the wall? That's so cool. Wait, can you? Maybe you can't. He was just staggered when I shot, so... Oh. I don't know how beds used to work back then. Maybe there wasn't standard sizes, but this is not a standard size, is it?
Go,
It's awfully small. Just looks like they scaled it wrong. Like even if you're like a little one, it just feels like a waste. That's cool. Wait, he ran all the way around? Dude, his pathing is crazy. That's pretty cool. Oh, damn, man. Imagine. They did a really good job, though, dude. Like, right here, from right here, it looks like words for sure, and then you go close, and it's just strange lines. It's very impressive. I only have one bullet. Let's go see if we can grab a gun from one of them. Thompson for MP40. Yeah, MP40 is way better. I wish I could, like, look at him and take his ammo. Sadly, that's not the case. Oh, damn. So what am I doing right here? Oh! That's very, like, Axis Powers. Oh, interesting. And this opens? That's cool, man. Now this is kind of scuffed, how they're like two different... I feel like they could have done a little blending, but at the same time, I don't know. I'll look at that in a second. I just want to look at these. I'm going to try my best. So we were kämpfen. Arbeit Arbeit du für den Sieg. Panzer. Deine Waffel. Deine Waffel. I know it doesn't say waffle, by the way. I'm not illiterate. Sieg jeden Preis. Dude, this guy is intense, man. Dude, he would, like, when you see that booty, I like that. These lights are very primitive. They're cool, though. They're very cool. You can see the lights had to be on, like, probably a grid, or maybe that had to be on a grid. I don't know. But they're misaligned. Like, this is where the middle of the thing should be. Same with this one. Kind of interesting. It's nice to notice things like that sometimes, I feel like. I need to interact with this, evidently. Break it. Oh, hey, buddy. Dude, imagine, like, shooting that without checking the door first. But I guess that's our mission, so, like, if we get that done, that's better. This is what lines are, right? I think I learned this in school a long time ago. These are lines, and then I don't know what these dots are.
Good job.
Thank you.
Guys, we're moving on.
That clock tower is cool. Or call it clock tower because it's towers, but it's not a clock tower. What is this? Do they both go the same? Oh yeah, they both go to the same place. Okay, cool. I was worried I would get lost, but I didn't follow the dude, so. Okay, there's nobody here.
Don't stop now. Bryce and Ingram are behind these doors. Stand back. We're gonna blow them.
Dude, I really enjoy the voice acting in this game. And some of these animations, like, it's like playing World of Warcraft, where they're just very, like a lot sometimes.
Suppressing fire.
They put like a lot of effort into a lot of the animations to make them over-dramatized.
Well, goodness me, Americans.
Wait, he has the same... What? But this is like way before the other games, isn't it? Dude, I'm so excited to like explore this story. This is so cool. I'm a little CoD pilled. I like Captain Price. I think he's a very well written, very cool character.
Captain Price, Captain Foley. Where's Major Ingram?
They moved him to
But it's so interesting how these the walking animations need some work in this game. Hopefully, like we'll be comparing the games. Hopefully, CoD 2 they don't walk like that. Jesus Christ, that's not fantastic. Oh, by the way, if you want to get this game to run for yourself, and you're struggling, you can... The exe of the game, .exe, the executable, the application, you find it in the game's root folder. If you do browse installed files on Steam, and what you do is you right-click, you go to Properties, is that a grenade? And then, went to the explosion. So once you get to there, you right-click it, Properties, Compatibility Mode. You run it whatever it needs to be. So for this one, it's Windows Vista is what I chose, because I believe Windows Vista was in 2003 being used. So you go whatever Windows version you think is appropriate. You can do a little bit of research if you don't know. And then full screen optimization. Like I turned that off because with it on, it just started like crazy, and yeah, there's a lot of other things too. There's a couple commands. You'll find stuff on Reddit if you need it, but that I had a hard time finding. It was like the compatibility mode information. So yeah, and don't rely on AI. AI's stupid. Don't rely on AI. They gave me bad answers, and
Let's pile in.
we don't like that.
Out.
Captain, what about Major Ingram?
We'll be back for him. Get in.
So yeah, if you're wondering how to get this game to work for yourself, I do recommend playing through it. So far, it's very cool, and it's just sometimes nice to see like where the games you love come from. This isn't really that far from CoD 4 and the glory days of CoD that followed CoD 4 up till, Ghost was the first CoD. I think that was kind of yikes. Black Ops 2 showed some signs of being yikes, but Black Ops 2 are the most fun multiplayer, so like, who cares? It's really fun. Courage and Perseverance have a magical talisman before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish into air. John Quincy Adams. What would be kind of interesting is if some nerd can, like, say who all of these people are in, like, a list. That'd be quite interesting. I doubt that's going to be the case, and I doubt anybody's going to be watching this. But I'd quite enjoy that, I think. Just, like, reading up on all of them. All right, thank you in advance if you do that. If you don't, that's fine, too. More reading. September 18th, 1944. We're getting close to the end of the war. I bet it wasn't close for them. I bet to them it was, God, it was probably like a very long time. That year and a bit. I don't know exactly what day D-Day was, but, Outside of Strasshof, Austria. Austria is a beautiful country. It's wedged in between mountains, and it's gorgeous. I really recommend looking up pictures of it. Just looking at it and being like, damn, where I live is worse. I do know there's a lot of the men there from what I've seen can be very very, very mean. So, it is what it is. They've just been through a lot. It seems the Germans moved Major Ingram of the British RAF before we could nab him from the chateau. Captain Price says he overheard the guards saying he knows German then. Saying he had been moved to a camp near here. Price pinpointed the camp for us, but Captain Foley insisted that he stay behind during the actual rescue. It's definitely not the same Price, right? Because he seems old in this. Or maybe this story is not, there's no continuity. It's just they liked the characters, they brought him back. Probably what happened. Our plan is simple. We are busting right through the gate, grabbing the Major, and then hightailing it out of there. Foley says the only way we can pull this off is if we spend no more than 10 minutes in the camp. Okay, nice and short mission. That might be actually kind of nice, to be honest. Otherwise, the Jerrys are going to have the entire area locked down looking for us. Yeah. Is this a stealth mission? Strasshof, Austria. Dulag 13A. Or 3A.
About ready to ram the gate with less than 10 minutes from your first shot to pull this off. Take any longer, they'll be sending someone to rescue us. You take out the front guards, concentrating on the machine gun nests. Once the gate is down, get in there and find the Major. Then rendezvous back at the truck.
Okay, this is fair. If I see a mine, I'm going to freak out. Because there's the mines over there. there'd be a guy in that tower. Is he just gonna bash the gate? Yes. Oh, I should be reloading. I'm breathing. I was gonna be mighty like inaccurate. You know, every time I pick up one of these MV40s, I think of in JoJo's von Stroheim is like amazing German engineering, and it makes me think that yeah, their guns are better. Like they just feel way better in this game, at least. Did I just kill my team? I'm just gonna keep moving. I only have 6 bullets, but it's enough for him. You know, between this episode and next episode, I might be doing an hour-long episode, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'll definitely need to turn off, like, toggling. Very archaic feeling, and not really for me. Not that archaic is necessarily bad right here, because that is the name of the game. But that is also what perhaps made it extremely annoying to set this all up. So. It's a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing. Oh, I'm stuttering quite a bit. I think that's just the people, I keep trying to press shift to, like, sprints. I'm getting used to it, though. I'm getting used to it. Dude.
Yanks.
Yanks.
Spot of luck. Come to collect me, have you?
Why do you say
Lead on,
Yanks? Is
lads.
that
No time
a
for
euphemism?
handshakes and hellos.
Euphemism of this time? Not to go back out. I definitely have enough time. Free health. Okay. I guess it's dead. You know, I was just thinking. I'm sorry if I maybe flicked too much. I know my aim's a little bit off, but I have fast aim. I'm trying to slow it down for the video, so that it's not so jarring for some people that maybe that's not what they're into. When I play on console, you'll see I'm pretty bad on the controller now. I used to be pretty good at it. I used to run a lot of tournaments and in Halo and Destiny and other games. It's quite fun. I miss those days, but at the same time, I kind of like how laid back gaming is for me right now, and also takes care of that guy. Yeah, I kind of prefer this, like the way I've been taking games lately. I'm making a lot more friends too. If you're somebody that's over competitive and maybe can't turn it off, my suggestion is just play games that you can't be overly competitive in. Because I had that, and it lost me a lot of friends. It's really hard to find friends that, if you're overly competitive, are just as good as you, or just as competitive as you, and to have that relationship not get toxic. So, at some point, you gotta change, like what you're doing. And that crescendo happened to me, I think early on, and I really appreciate it. Because it means now I'm a lot more like tolerable for others, and I can make a lot more like meaningful connections. So yeah, if you're overly competitive, it's all good, man. Okay? As long as if it's working out for you, hell yeah. But just realize maybe you're building some bridges. Or you aren't building some bridges, you're building some walls. So it might be worthwhile to maybe be a little more approachable. Find when it's acceptable, when it's not acceptable, and just work on it anyway. So like one day when you need to change it, because you will eventually, you'll be fine. Anyway, never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. Napoleon Bonaparte. That's actually really good advice, by the way.
Gentlemen, thus far you've been training hard at Exeter for a special purpose. This special purpose, obviously, has something to do with the capturing of bridges.
Oh, there's a hammer
What
and
I'm
sickle.
about to explain is
That's
top secret
propaganda.
material. If any of you blokes mention the word bridge outside of this room and I hear of it, and I will, it'll be RTU'd on the spot. The invasion of Europe will take place across 5 main beaches along the Normandy coast of France. Elements of the British Second Army will strike at Gold and Sword beaches, along with the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division at Juno. To the west, the Yanks will take Utah and Omaha Beach. Now, the entire eastern flank of the invasion will be exposed to a German counterattack from the Calais region. Should the Germans break through, they could very well have tanks rolling through Sword Beach and all the way down to Utah, wiping out the entire beachhead. Our task, along with the rest of the 6th Airborne Division, is to secure that flank at all costs by capturing and holding key bridges along the axis of approach. D Company's objective is this bridge over the Caen Canal. Under cover of darkness, the gliders will put us down in the field next to the bridge. From there, we rush the pillbox and prevent the Germans from blowing the bridge. At least one Bren gun will provide a base of fire while we flank it from both sides. Once we've captured the bridge, we hold it until relieved, which could take several hours. During that time, we may find ourselves using the Germans' own weapons against them.
Is that in
So
tow
I
right now
suggest you
with the cable?
familiarize yourselves with the captured ones we have on base. Good luck and Godspeed. Dismissed.
Cool. So, I'm not going to read that. You can pause and read it if you'd like to. I'll give you a second. Yeah, I was thinking about it just now. I think I'm going to be rating these games. I want to rate them all. At the very end of playing them all, I want to put them on like a list. I also want to rate every game at the very end of it during its credits, maybe while it's rolling. I'll just maybe say like, this is what I like about the game, this is what I dislike about the game. So far, this game's very good, by the way. I actually really enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. So I think what I'm going to do is after the end of every era of game, I'm going to review it. So like an era, for example, is Call of Duty 1, this one, 2003, to Call of Duty 3. Okay, I think that's an era. And then CoD 4 to probably Black Ops 2, that's an era. And then, Ghost to Infinite Warfare is an era. And then, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing Black Ops 4 because it doesn't have a campaign. I own Black Ops 4, though. I played it a lot until it became pay to win. But it was really fun at first, but yeah, they just kind of ruined it. And then, like obviously MW19 to Black Ops 6 is an era. Hopefully Black Ops 7 is the end of that era. It's kind of feeling as if that is the case, but we will also see. I haven't played it really too much. I've just played the beta. It feels starkly to me different than Black Ops 6, regardless of what people are saying. Yeah. I think Black Ops 6 also feels like very different from MW2, MW3, but it does feel like Cold War. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll draw that line when I'm done making the series. Bonneville, France, or France. Dude, he's spreading germs. We're in a pressurized container. We're all damn infected, man. Dude, that guy looks shocked. I mean, I bet there was people in war that were like autopiloting.
Oh, for God's sake, Jack! It's the biggest forest in Normandy.
We're just in like a fever dream the whole time.
I am. It's not there.
The Germans used to drug
Perhaps
people
they moved
to
it.
do that to them.
By my calculations, we're on course. We want to bank north 2 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bingo. 2 degrees starboard onto course.
This would be so scary. There's a thing on the door to my right. I'm so I thought we were just in like a tube.
All right, everyone, brace for landing.
There's no lights, man.
Stream.
Oh my god. Is there not a runway here? Oh, it's a field. Dude, I was wondering. I was like, what the hell is going on? I guess it just, that's the most stealthy you can do it. You don't go to a runway because they're probably all taken over by the Germans.
Is everyone all right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just great. Button up. Let's go. Let's go. Move. Come on.
Sergeant Evans, glad you're still with us. We're in luck. The Germans haven't responded to our stellar landing. Find a good spot to suppress their bunker. We'll advance behind your base of fire.
Oh, cool. Well, that's a bad guy right there. Is he blind? Like, I feel as if we're much in the open. Is this a stealth mission? I should have went for the MGs first. Oh, I messed up. I made a mistake. Am I Evans? I think I'm confused. There's a guy over there. I don't really have enough ammo to... Objective complete. You know, I believe there's probably ammo in here, right?
Left flank.
Or health, rather. A couple of them. Can't tell if I got that guy. Let me keep going. Anyway, I'm like over the moon that I could fix this game. That means I might end up playing Allied Assault at some point. Because I believe that Allied Assault, in my opinion, is part of this era. Because it's the same game, same people that worked on it, and it's very much similar to this game. As far as like, I haven't played like either of them, but I have read a lot of Wikipedia and a lot of that Google Gemini thing, right? The AI thing, describing it to me. So, you know, I was alive in this era, but I was 2 years old, man. I'm pretty new. Oh, it wants me to go to the cafe? You know, I'm a little nervous going past you. Here's and I walk over a med kit?
Sergeant, go back across. Get to their flak gun and turn it on that tank.
That...
Find Private Mills and take him with you.
I worked so hard to get here, man. I held W for like 4 seconds. You will if you're I don't see him. Oh. Dude, his muzzle. Why is he? It's like he's purposely trying to troll me, man. That's good. Don't look at me. Oh. So anyway, as I was saying, this isn't really like the game of my generation or whatever. But you know, I like game design. I'm really into game design. I'm in school for like IT. That's not like my objective.
No problem. I'll get it working. Follow me.
But you know, I still quite enjoy it. And a lot of these old games genuinely have like some masterclass of game design, and they're extremely impressive in many ways. There's a lot of quotes that are basically saying what I'm about to say, but wait for this dude. But like, good art comes from limitations. and you know, they're very limited in many ways for this game. First of all, they're a pretty small game studio at the time. You know, they didn't have an insane budget, and they were also just like technology was limited. Like now, anybody can go and work on, you know, Unreal Engine, or any engine they want, and ta-da, you got a game. It's like super easy. Takes not really. I mean, I think all it takes is time. It doesn't really necessarily take expertise or art, or, and that just kind of sucks. It's also good though, because yeah, a lot of artists can now have reach. It's not just like nerds and stuff. Which I don't know. It just depends. That's why indie games are getting really good, but also that's why there's so many, and they're kind of, a lot of them are slop. Anyway, all wars are civil wars because all men are brothers. Francois Fenelon. I feel as if they're grabbing quotes from just a handful of people, which might be kind of nice. This goes the same. This looks like a bitch to read, so go ahead and read this. You can pause it now. I'll give you a second. All right, let's continue. Bonneville, France,
Captain, we
June
salvaged
6,
the area.
1944.
Apart from some medical supplies, all
We went all the way through the winter.
and several Panzerfaust, which
End of
are
the summer.
woefully inaccurate.
Thank God.
But I'm
we
still holding
have
the
that
same gun with the
frag
same amount of ammo.
We can use it to hold the bridge until our relief shows up.
Oh, this is actually the same place. Wait, were we in June before? Where do I go? I'm stuck. I'm just really curious what this gun is. Give me it. It's a car. Never mind. Don't give me it. Give me back the Lee Enfield. Jesus, I can't. How long does it last, man? Is it bugged? Do we have to play the rest of the mission like this? No, we're not. It's not bugged. Thank God. Is that a... No. I'm curious, like, have you guys gotten into gaming? Right? What time in your life did you get into gaming, and what game did you start with? For me, it was GameCube, Luigi's Mansion kind of thing, you know? And Animal Crossing for GameCube. I'm just curious if people would have started. I assume like, if anyone actually is watching this, there's probably a lot of people that have started on like Fortnite or something similar. Maybe Marvel Rivals or Overwatch or maybe something stupid. You know, maybe it's just you're handed this random THC game or THQ game, and that's what you play. If you don't know what THQ is, it's like those old games, like those really good SpongeBob games are made by THQ, but for the most part, it's just like these really old games that they license something, they make slop with it, and then that's the whole thing. They license properties, make slop, and then publish it. Some of them happen to be really good, most of them are really bad. A good example of a bad game is Avatar: Last Airbender, THQ. That game's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm wondering. And then what onboarded me to FPS games was my buddy really was into Halo Reach, and I played a lot of that. And, you know, then Call of Duty was blowing up. Everyone was really into Call of Duty, and I just kept playing. Played the older ones, like World at War and stuff, because some of my friends were really into zombies, some of them were really into multiplayer. The multiplayer we played like MW2, Black Ops 2. For zombies we played, you know, Treyarch games, all of them. Obviously World at War has bad zombies, but we still did it anyway. Is my objective just to shoot people right now? See, these kinds of missions, I don't really feel like this is very fun. Feels as if I'm missing something. So far, if I were to review this game, I'd say it's really cool. I enjoy it. But a lot of mechanics overstay their welcome. I wouldn't talk about the performance or anything, because I bet back in the day it was sort of fun. It's just a modern issue. Take the bridge.
Fall back across the bridge.
Got some help. Oh, do I have to activate the bridge maybe? Oh no, he's, yeah, he's a machine gun. I can't edit the field of view on machine gun, but I can on, you know, the regular guy. A little rough. But it is what it is. I'm glad I can play the game. I didn't even notice him there. That's on me. Do we just have to survive 5 minutes? I guess I'll get back on this. 5 minutes is quite a long time. I feel like they, like a lot of mechanics just kind of overstaying their welcome a little bit. I like these one shots. It's nice. These tanks are so cool. Use the Panzer to destroy the tank. Behind the bunker. Is this the bunker? There we go. Let's get up here to do it. Dude, I like that I one-shot the tank, man. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 6, as I assume a lot of people are. And my god. In the beta, the tanks were like fun. I didn't mind playing around them. Killing them was like annoying if somebody came to the back of the map, as you know, if you're a Battlefield fan, they always do. And then outside the beta, they changed it. So now tanks are a lot tankier. And I get it. Like, tanks should be a power fantasy. But at some point, it's just not really fun to play around for infantry to the point of it's kind of killing the game for me a tiny bit. Like, I prefer when they're like very, very killable if they can't kill you. Am I dead? Okay, I'm not dead. Why do I keep missing my shot? Is my question. Now I'm low, so I gotta play the game a little bit maybe. Why am I missing? I'm not missing. Oh, I'm looking at a bunch of people. This is dangerous. I don't want to restart that 5-minute counter, man. Oh my! Oh, that sucks. I have blows. I'm sorry. It is fatal to enter any war, without the will to win it. Douglas MacArthur. I mean, I guess that's on the nose, isn't it? Ah, damn, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. My intent was to get those health kits, so I was just hoping they'd miss me. I don't know how the shots missed on the Panzer, but they shouldn't have been missed. Shoot a little bit, hopefully they're dead. It's so mailing when I mean to sprint. That's gonna be a theme, I think. Let's go, dude. Okay. A little faster, a little faster. Well, that's... Dude, I like how they all lay down randomly. Yeah, I thought it was scripted, but there's no shot they've scripted him to lay down in the middle of the field. Check out this. That did not go where I believed it would win. Or go, rather. Huge. Let's go. That feels good. I believe I gave them cover over there. Oh, I hear another tank. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, shucks. That's not quite where I wanted it to go. I don't want him to shoot me. I'm in the same trivial scenarios before. Oh my god. Is this a me thing or is this a game thing? Like, is this just incredibly inaccurate or am I incredibly inaccurate? That hits it though, right? Ooh, let's go, man. That feels good. I'm excited about that. I like that quite a bit. Wait, another one? Where? From the one direction as it came from? Over there? I hear it right here. Do you think I can get a jump shot? Oh, probably not. It's on my team. What are you looking at, man? Oh, you're bad. Yeah, I need to go heal before this gets a little hairy. You know, I can always hit that one. And we saved, so we're not in the same precarious scenario. Which is awesome. I don't really like replaying. It doesn't feel good. And another enemy. See, is there an argument to just leave them alone? Like, would a new one spawn if I just didn't kill them? Like, I just get like a good location for one and just leave it there? That's not what I'm trying to shoot at. I'll never hit that. Third sound of one. Feels as if I am on. I think it's a. I don't want to accidentally shoot it. It's too big of a hitbox and it kills me. Still the one dude laying down. I don't know if I got him. You know, there's huge, like, mag being in the way kind of stuff. 48 seconds. Is it worth trying to kill him? I just took a mighty bit of damage. Please? Huge. I didn't think that would hit for a second. I was a little nervous. Yeah, I like how they randomly lay down. I think it's really interesting. My gun's out of ammo. Please give me the SPG. Thank you. I'm just gonna wait the 4 seconds. Let's see. Gentlemen, we have friendlies coming in from the west. I really hope it's saved. I really hope it's saved. Only the dead have seen the end of the war. That's sad. 2 more minutes, man. I shouldn't have camped. Shove him across the wall. As assume I have another cannon? No, I don't. So I need to go grab one. Yeah, this mission is very boring. I was gonna say uninspired, but I guess like it's if it's relatively the first, it's probably not uninspired. Is it? That'd actually be something interesting. Should I be looking at reviews for this game? Thinking about how they like would do it back then. Because like it or not, this game's kind of old now. Like maybe I can't really necessarily have the same perspective they had. Let's see maybe if I can take it right here. I just want my gun here in a second. Let's see it. That's very annoying. So interesting to go down. Very, very interesting. I need to find a new weapon, and I know there's one over there. This. Please tell me that gets it. Nice. Dude, it really sucks it doesn't just save right now, man. That's too. The majority of guns in this game seem to one-shot headshot. These bad guys? I can't tell. Oh, no. Before I move up, I would like to be a little healthier. I'm a little worried. Oh, they're talking to him.
I believe that's the last of them. Excellent work, lads. Bloody well done.
Okay. That mission felt like forever, man. Playing through that so many times sucks. Alright. Well, this is where I'm going to end. You know, I'll get to work on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a good time. I had a pretty good time. I've been enjoying this game so far, but, you know, we'll see. Thank you. See ya.